too dark.
Use too dark? Use not too dark, trust me.
Don't be sad.
Don't be sad. Kitty. No, 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 no. Okay, I need to change this music. This is not gonna do. The belly though, what's up with that? I need to like lean back like this so I look like a normal human being. I don't look like a cow. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, music, PlayStation. Hi, Blue. Welcome. Did it fall off?
What's that? Oh yeah.
You know who that was?
He's dead, man.
No, I'll fix him. Cause I bet you can't. I don't know why my boobs are so uneven that like this one always like, I don't know, it doesn't even matter. What are you doing? Are you trying to put it back? Sure you have those kind of skills? Music and sounds. It's probably music you want, right? You like this one? Brittany? Or this one? Hi guys, welcome. Give me a second, guys. I'm still loading up my stuff. Like, it'll take me 2 seconds. Can hear my stuff. Thank you. Lodi can see you, Brittany. Is everybody creeping on you? So you're low crawling? Hi, Rose Pumpkin, welcome, welcome. Thank you, Lodi, welcome. Hi, B4, thank you. Aw, Jason, welcome, welcome, everyone. So, on the schedule for this evening, we got a couple things. So there's a lot of clutter going on. I unpacked a lot of the cosplay items I already had, that I showed you guys earlier. So I unpacked those. All I'm going to be doing as far as cosplay is concerned, we're going to be painting the purple on my new white leotard, right? So we're going to paint that purple, and we're going to have to let that dry for a while too. And then we're going to paint my voice box for my Darth Vader and my belt, maybe. Those are possibilities. I also want to try and hack open, I might wait till, that might be a completely separate stream, but I was thinking about also trying to hack open my airbrush system that I have that I'm going to be trying to use for this makeup, so I can order makeup as soon as possible to see if it works. But I need to make sure I can open, it's not even actually the real system, it's just the pods that only go with the system. So in order to use the makeup, you have to use the pods, and the pods I have to hack open. So, hi David, welcome. Try it. Yes, so this is also belated 50th anniversary celebration of Star Trek. Live long and prosper, everyone. We are going to be playing Star Trek Online after all of this is said and done, so I am not going to try and take too long. Regardless of what happens, I will be playing it, but I do have the Maryland Renaissance Festival I'll be going to tomorrow. So I can't stay too late, like 2 o'clock in the morning is usually when I stream to on weekends, so that's fine. Hi, happy Friday, Tom Knock. I know, Blue, I know. What happens to people who wear red? What are you talking about? No, jokes. Do I have a phone charger? It's in the bedroom. If you can sneak there past Ari, yeah. An iPhone charger is the only one in the entire house. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Brittany, stop. Nitty. I'll put the camera on you, so help me God.
I don't care. I'm going to McDonald's.
They just shot out of airplane. If you go to McDonald's, you have to get me something. And then you're gonna feel guilty for when I'm fat in my costume.
I won't.
You won't be fat in yours. Brittany got her costume, guys. You want to see Brittany in her costume? Brittany, you should put your costume on. She's so embarrassed. Why? No one even knows you.
They all know me.
So she's gonna be Storm. Actually, I don't think I've even told anyone what your costume is gonna be.
Storm and a Power Ranger.
So she's gonna be Storm and a Power Ranger for New York Comic Con. Those are her 2 costumes. I'm going to be She-Hulk and Darth Vader, Genderbender Sith-ish, because I'm gonna do double. The only thing that's super non-Darth Vader about him, other than me being a woman, is that I have a double lightsaber, and that's uncompromisable. I love my double lightsaber, so she's gonna do Storm, yeah. And she got her Storm suit, and she has her belt buckle too. And it looks really good. I don't know why she's being... whatever. What Ranger did you say you're gonna be? Pink? Yellow? Yellow? She's gonna be a Yellow Ranger. So... or the Black Ranger. Which you definitely should not do. By the way. I told you how a couple of the Power Rangers are gonna be there, right? Like Tommy and... there was one other one. I don't remember the other one. my eye's fucking up. Sorry, guys.
I'm gonna be the original. I don't care about all that metamorphosis.
No, there was originals. Tommy?
I said I'm gonna be an original. I'm not gonna be on that extra.
Oh.
Power
Okay.
Ranger, Ninja Turtle crossover.
Okay.
Whatever they have going on now.
Hi, True. You can become a Megazord.
Actually, I'm gonna be the lady.
Oh, what's her name with the the horn things? What was her name? I think it was started with an M or something. I think I've seen people cosplay as her, by the way.
Bobby Little Caesar.
We saw a Little Caesar at Awesome Con. There was literally a girl in a toga with a spike in the pizza box. And Brittany caught it before I did. She's like, it's Little Caesar. And I'm like...
yeah, that Little Caesar should be open by now.
yeah.
When you start indoor again, I'm gonna go.
This Monday.
Little Caesars.
Little Caesars. Hopefully it'll be open. The place that I do indoor at, it's like a corridor of bad food on my way home. It's terrible. It's everything. It's Little Caesars. It's Burger King, Taco Bell, McDonald's, Subway. There's
And all the other mom and
everything. Every mom and pop store. There's Chinese food. There's sushi. There's anything you could possibly want is on that street. Coming from soccer, not going to, coming from. So yikes. Welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So tonight we're gonna, in addition, let me turn down my music. In addition to doing all that cosplay stuff, we are gonna talk very briefly about our Freakhopper Freak Show bi-monthly book of the bi-month, book of the every other month, right here, Daughter of the Blood. We read up to part 2, or I'm gonna cover up until part 2, and that's what I'm gonna be talking about. Hi Meeks. But if you guys haven't read that far, don't worry, I'm not gonna give away, there's not too much to give away. And I think it's pretty well written, so it's at least an enjoyable experience to read it yourself, so for sure. Rita Repulsa? I think so, yes. I don't know why I just said M. Yeah, I think you're right, Maddie. My daughter sounds totally awake right now, just so everyone knows. I think she's talking to Brittany, who went in to get my phone charger. Rip the dream. Rip the dream. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you guys the cosplay stuff that I'm gonna be working with, and we're gonna start. I'd like to open Maddie's gift, but I don't know if he wants me to open up before or after it's cosplay stuff. That's up to him. But in the meantime, I'm gonna get a beverage of iced tea. No drinking. Nah. Tomorrow I'm going to be drinking mead. Sorry, that was a good face, yeah. So, Anyways. What's all this cosplay all about? So I'm going to New York Comic Con, and it's probably my first like super big con. I've gone to a lot of smaller cons, like local Maryland Comic Con, Awesome Con here in DC. What else? Or Baltimore Comic Con, I said, right? I think I said Maryland Comic Con. It's Baltimore Comic Con, Awesome Con. I've been to Katsucon. Katsucon's a kind of big one, but it's an anime convention. I think that's the only cons I've actually been to, now that I think about it. Yeah. I've been to Awesome Con a couple times, and I've also been to Baltimore Comic Con a couple times. But yeah, New York Comic Con is the first for me, so I'm kind of trying to go big. So I'm going to be doing She-Hulk, hence all the She-Hulk reference pictures, and I'm going to be doing my Sith that I've already done before, but I'm fine-tuning and polishing. So I ordered my contacts, and they're already on their way. Open it now, it's relevant to the broadcast. Okay, let me go get my iced tea first, and you guys can make fun of how fat I am. This dress is not very flattering on me. It's just not. It's whatever. But anyways, so I'm gonna get, yeah. Hi, little Kevin, welcome guys. I'm not ignoring you. I'm gonna go get iced tea, and then we're gonna open up this awesome gift that Maddie has waited a long time. He FedExed here to my P.O. box. He can give you tips and tricks on how to FedEx something to a P.O. box. Generally speaking, P.O. boxes do not allow you to FedEx anything. It depends on your post office. My post office did accept it, and they signed for it, and so now I have it. But generally speaking, it's only United States Postal Service that can get you stuff to your P.O. box. So, just saying. I'll be right back. Give me a second. I do have shorts on for anyone who cares. So don't start like being like, oh my god, I suck a match. Honestly, I just want to like something to drink, like a. We have like a cone or something, really light, but like an iced beverage, something icy. Not like, you know what I mean? Cappuccino or something. No, I'm good. I just got my iced tea inside. Go ahead, Fatty. Go ahead, Fatty. Go ahead, Fatty.
I can't afford it. I just finished this thing.
Damn, girl. She's a wreck. She's a wreck. And it's Brittany a match. Yes, it is. Okay, so let's open up this package. I didn't want to reveal Maddie's address, so I'm gonna kind of be careful. Oh my god, look at her. Stop flexing and showing your nasty ass like armhole. What are you doing? What are you doing? Showing your nasty ass. Oh hey Nia, what's up man? I hope you get feeling better. I tried doing like the 7 and 9 hair. It was a really quick attempt. Brittany saw me get ready. I was rushing to get ready. So I was trying to do a little bit of homage to 7 and 9 because 7 and 9 is definitely a hashtag cosplay goal. I just don't have anything silver here. And although even my white leotard actually would kind of look like the top of it, I didn't have anything silver, and I'm not gonna like ruin my new leotard. And my old leotard, you guys are gonna see, is like totally demolished, and I'll show you guys that after I open this. Is that my roommate or life partner? Neither. She's a friend, but we live like right next to each other, so we're over each other's places all the time. She basically also, my ex has been out of town for a while, so she's been helping watch my daughter because she's a super amazing friend. Plus it keeps her from having babies of her own. It's good birth control being around my daughter. It's wrapping! Huzzah! Hi, Big Show Jimmy. What? What? What is this? Hold on. Before you guys can see. What's this? You have cards! Yo! Are these stickers? These are too legit. I'm not gonna show everyone this one, Maddie, because it's got your personal stuff. Yo, these are legit. Okay. First off, let me turn around my thing before I do this. This is hashtag worth me. This is so timely. Did you do this on purpose? Did you try and get it like here before we celebrate 50 years? This is no way. Hold on. There's no way. What am I doing? Broadcast options. Okay. Turn around. Yeah. So he made me this really cool multi-pass, and I've used it as a graphic on like a couple of my thumbnails and stuff, like things I tweet out. And then he took my kawaii cosplay and it says kawaii as fuck. These are stickers. These are amazing. Nicolas Cage and it says too moist. Oh yes, I use this as a thumbnail as well. This is the kawaii Nick Cage. You guys can't see a lot of it because there's pink, like little pink hearts. Oh yes, he made this one too. This is one of my favorites. I put this on Instagram and I mistagged him. I didn't put his tag. I like shouted out to like Greg and Lodi and it was terrible because he made it. It's really good. Yes. This one's ultra awesome. See, I've seen the Vader with the Pokeball, but it's got the Team Valor in the corner. Yeah, buddy. And the last one. So you know that, I don't know what she's called. She's the one with the big ears, from Freak Show. Not just Freak Show, American Horror Story. I hyperimposed my face on her. Cause I made one of these faces like post stream and I was like, this is just like ultimate goon status. Pinhead, yes, Pinhead. Basically. These are amazing, Maddie. Super rad. Where'd you get these done, dude? Or did you like custom print these yourself? These are awesome and they're stickers. So like I need to figure out where I want to put them. You've given me quite a task. Yeah, Team Valor hype, whoop, 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 whoop. And the present, the massive present, the reason why this was so heavy, Star Trek The Next Gen Complete Series. Brittany's over there just shaking her head. She don't care. She don't even care. She don't care, but she knows she's jealous. Oh, it's got a sticker on it. Okay, can I read it out loud? Maddie, do you mind if I read your note out loud? Do you mind? I'm not gonna read it out loud if it's meant for me. I'm gonna read it anyways to myself right now as you answer. Oh, cool. Okay, so he gave me the go ahead. He said, Dear Angela, I first want to thank you. Thank you for being a good friend. Thank you for being a friend. No? No? Come on, Golden Girls. Please, Maddie. Please tell me you were singing Golden Girls when you wrote this. Thank you for being a good friend and listening to me. Though it's hard for me to communicate sometimes, and for being so understanding. I can't wait to finally meet you guys in New York. We're all gonna have an awesome time, and that's a fact, Jack. That's a fact. Brittany's not ready. Look at this. Look at that mellow face Brittany has on. She don't care. She don't care. She's not even ready. She's already talking about ditching out. Look at this girl. I came across a little something and wanted to send it your way as a token of my esteem. Oh, a token. Yes. It's my understanding that you like stuff like this. You're cheeky. I hope you enjoy it, love, Maddie. That's amazing! But how do I can peel off? Yeah, I'm peeling it off. I'm keeping this. What I'm gonna do, actually, and you can consider me smart for this, I'm going to put it on the envelope. So if I wanna like cut it out later and save it on something else, I can. And I'm gonna put it in the envelope for now because I need to figure out where I want to put these stickers. There's so many cool places. Certain ones I want to put on my laptop, but I'm not sure which ones. Is it a waste because my laptop case is broken, but I know I'm not gonna get a new one anytime soon, and that's fine because it's definitely still functional. It still protects the minimal amount that I need to protect. I don't know. This is amazing, by the way. So I know it's just a matter of time before Star Trek is removed from Netflix and that I'm not gonna be able to watch Next Gen anymore. This is my favorite. This is what I grew up watching. So I think a lot of people, not everyone, their favorite Star Trek is whatever they grew up watching. And Next Gen for me was the epitome, and it has been. I've watched every series. I think Deep Space. What's the one after Deep Space? Isn't there one after Deep Space? That's the one I didn't watch a lot of. Voyager I watched and I liked. Voyager is pretty good. But Deep Space I don't think I watched too much of. But this is the epitome of my life. Like this is what Star Trek means to me. The originals, not my generation. I appreciate the movies. The series themselves are better than the movies, but are also kind of harder to get into. The themes and stuff are pretty universal, but the characters are a little kitschy, which is fine, but Next Gen is my life. Enterprise, yes, Enterprise I didn't watch. Star Trek Quantum Leap. Get out of here. Yo, that's so perfect, Maddie. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Brittany doesn't need a sticker. Brittany doesn't need shit. Brittany's gonna go get McDonald's. I have to like watch in the camera to make sure, one, she's still breathing. Two, she's not doing something hateful and destructive. A lot of times she'll like force things in my near vicinity of my face. This girl's ridiculous.
I just had a good 48 hours of stuff.
Uh-huh.
Not gonna be bad.
Don't be bad, Brittany. You're gonna be talking about that all night though, you know that, right?
McDonald's?
You sound like Ari sighing. Kayla says you need to go get some Taco Bell.
A lot of them be stringing along.
Yeah, this is the time where all the drunk kids get their Taco Bell. Or no. People are just starting to go out, Brittany. This is actually a really good time to go get
Yeah,
Taco
but then
Bell.
all the people that don't go out, they're still gonna go to Taco Bell because it's the closest thing that's open near them. So I have either McDonald's or Checkers.
Checkers isn't bad. Oh, that's what that sound was. Cats aren't over all the boxes.
They do have this nugget box, popcorn chicken box for $5.
Who?
Checkers.
Checkers? Okay.
You get popcorn chicken and fries.
Damn, Checkers. Okay, guys, this is what we're gonna be doing tonight. Other than your mom. You don't need that though, Brittany, you know that, right? So this was my rough draft cosplay leotard. What I'm going to be doing tonight is these purple lines. As you can see, She-Hulk over there. So we're going to be doing, I don't know that I decided on whether or not I was going to do the back. I think as far as I did here is good. I don't think they even need to be straight lines. And I don't think, yeah, we're going to go, it's almost going to be like a bra strap length. Did we decide on whether or not, I guess a little bit of the collar? No? Yeah. As much as the collar, that goes up. Brittany, he's offering to print stickers for you if you want. Of all those beautiful faces you make. So we're going to be painting the purple on my new leotard, because this one was a defunct, I guess you could say, rough draft. That's my new leotard, same size, same company, just nice and clean. Nice and clean. So I'm going to be putting some I'm going to put cardboard in it, and we're going to start painting. I'm going to paint on the rough draft lines first. And I'm probably going to put it on my chair. Yeah, I'll put it on my chair. And I'll put like something over my chair so it doesn't get paint on it, because I already actually got purple paint on my cords. Yeah, purple paint right here. You guys can't see it, but I can. It's right there. So yeah, we're gonna be doing this, and it's gonna dry. It's gonna take a while to dry, and then we're also gonna be painting. So I'm gonna be doing the buttons first and see how those turn out on this. And these lines right here, from where I cut, like all this film, I'm gonna be doing black, so you can't see that. Basically, what I did is I I safety pinned this to my corset. That way it was not a permanent like corset modification, and I can reuse the corset for other cosplays, which I have done with little to no like problem. And then of course the voice box. I think I said like the red and the blue buttons first. Maybe the gray. I'm not sure I have dark gray. I think I have gray and then black, so little apprehensive about these gray buttons. I don't want them to be solid gray. Because as you can see, those are actually like almost like a switch. Yeah, and then I'm going to paint the edges black, like I said. This one especially, you can tell I tried to take a permanent marker to it, that did not work. And that looked really, this looked really cheesy on my corset here. It just, because you could see the white, just because you could see the white. This part's fine. I'm adding details, so it's something I'm perfecting. Or just making better, not even perfecting. It's not where I want it to be, but. iPhone 7, no, I'm not gonna pre-order the iPhone. My phone's working in perfectly good order, and that's silly. So, it's silly. I'm gonna put this here so everyone can Google it. I really like this edge where you can see all the characters, the entire crew. I like how I say characters too. Darth Vader, yeah, so that's gonna be the two things that I'm doing cosplay-wise. I'm gonna show you guys my cosplay items really fast before we start painting, but yeah, and then we're gonna just get right back into painting, and then we're gonna, as I'm painting, we're gonna talk about the book club. It'll be awesome, and yeah, I think that's about it. I mean, as if that's not enough, if that's not enough for me to try and juggle. Okay, this is the purple. This is the purple I'm using. I had to put tinfoil on it because I think it's gonna leak. I got a wig cap with my wig. This is my other wig cap. I actually think I got two wig caps. This is my wig. Brittany and I talked extensively about wigs today. Not really. We briefly had a discussion. This was probably my most expensive item for my cosplay. It was like it was over $100 wig. It looks a little more blue on screen than it is. It's a very bright green. I'm worried, it's a front lace wig, so I'm gonna actually have to paint this lace green. So after I'm done painting my face, I'm gonna have to re-pat like all my forehead and redo that on this lace. I'm gonna have to get extensions. I put extensions on my wish list. I think those are the ones I'm gonna get. They look like they're the same shade. If they're not, it's not gonna matter. I'm going to, because as you can see, especially in the picture over here actually, She-Hulk has like black hair technically, but it's green. So I wanted to get a green baseline and then get like black hairspray. So Halloween stores, luckily enough, are opening around this time. So I'm gonna go to the Halloween store and I'm going to get black hairspray and basically put like a black tint on this and the extensions that I'm gonna get. They're just like bottom row extensions. It needs more depth, honestly. It looks really full here, but as soon as you undo it, it's like nothing in the back. So it's not very full bodied at all. Not a fan. If I were to leave my hair down, it'd look fine, but I got blonde hair. It's not happening. I'm not dyeing my hair. How about this, Brittany? How many tweets would you think I need to get to like actually play NBA 2K?
Oh, you're so stubborn.
So I have so many games that are coming out. If I get 50 people tweeting me individually to say NBA 2K17, I'll play NBA 2K17. How about that, Brittany? 50 people.
You just play this 8-color game.
No. NBA 2K. That's Brittany. She's my friend who raids my kitchen. This is a palette that Tom Nock got me that I did not use, but I'm going to be using for like a lot of the facial highlights and even some of the accentuating parts on my botte. The light green, the dark green, and then the yellow. This is a really nice, expensive palette. Amazing, amazing. I have not been able to use yet for cosplay, and I'm really excited to use it. These are the paintbrushes I used to paint my body green. We're going to be trying to hack open my airbrush kit, so that's not something I have to do. Simon got me this. Simon, I don't know if Simon's in here. I don't think I saw him. Yeah, this is skin prep for, this is something I also did not have when I was experimenting with all the green that we were doing. This was one of the green products that I chose to use. This is another one. I will keep using this one. I can use these as like kind of fillers, but I decided I'm not going to be using those. Like, I'm going to try and get some liquid makeup to do my myself. These are the brushes that I need for my purpleness, for my fabrics. These are the fabric markers I use that I'm probably not going to be using because they're just too damn dark. They're like literally black. So I need to get fabric chalk, and then I need to figure out like a gray solution or like an off-white to paint in the abs. These are the like 3D paints that I'm going to be using to paint my belt and stuff. So I'm going to keep these out. This is another color wheel I used. I used it for the Grinch cosplay. The yellows and the greens should be pretty helpful. This is the second. I only used 2 products for my last She-Hulk. This one is more like waterproof, and I'm thinking about like mixing this in with some other stuff to try and like, especially around my armpits and other moist areas. This is an eyeshadow I got, but I can use it in other places that I want chromatic. I got green lipstick. Turned out really good, but I need to put it on before I paint my face. And then green eyeshadow, super foil, lime grime, and yeah, I think that's it. Oh, another green palette. 2 different green palettes. This is powder. So yeah, I think that's it as far as my She-Hulk goes. It's a really simple. Oh, one more item that's behind me. They're shoes. Tom Knock got these off my wish list, and these are amazing. These are perfect. If you look at She-Hulk in the bottom right, I already have the gloves. The gloves are actually sitting in my closet right now. I need to put those with all these items, but I'm going to be wearing black gloves. I've seen her in black gloves too. On that picture, they're purple, but they're going to be black. But my socks, I need to get like old, like I'm probably going to get like what do you call them? Thigh highs or whatever, knee high socks, and then just roll them down to kind of like, or I could just like, I don't know that the socks are a big deal. But I'm gonna be wearing these shoes, these high tops. They're generic white high tops that are gonna go perfectly. Yep, and that's all she wrote. That's all my cosplay stuff for She-Hulk right now. Like I said, I ordered, get this, I ordered 2 sets of contacts, and I was not originally going to be doing 2 sets of contacts. I was just gonna reorder them for my Darth Vader, which are like a pasty white blue to make me look like dead. And then I ordered green because I actually looked up what color She-Hulk's eyes are, and they are green. So I actually have hazel eyes, and I wouldn't be that far off, but I think it'd be a really cool added twist. They're like gonna be green. She's gonna look enraged. I don't know that it'll necessarily look cute, but it'll definitely add another element. So if my body paint comes out terrible, I think my eyes are gonna be distracting enough. It's not gonna be a problem. Because I'm really worried about the body paint, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm super worried. It's my first time. So, hi Aaron! Welcome, guys, and I'm not saying hi to you. GTA, ugh. I can't. What's going on? We're doing cosplay stuff. I just explained and showed everyone all the stuff I currently have for my She-Hulk cosplay and what we're going to be doing to help get that along. I'm prepping right now my leotard. We're going to be painting that purple on the sides because I got a white leotard, and we're going to be painting on, with fabric paint, the purple. And I'm going to be doing that right here. And yeah, and we're going to talk about the book that I have up here. That's our book club book. Hi Tony, welcome. No, I actually have prescription contacts too, so I spent a little less than $100 on 2 sets of contacts, which is really good. They're both prescription, so I'm just saying. It was like about $40 an eye. Or no. Yeah, it was about $40 an eye. Why you look so frumpy? Like you mad. Okay, Meeks, you gotta move. Sleep. Huh? You're sleeping? You leaving me? Brittany, you have a new stalker? Oh my god, there's cat hair all over it. FML. What the F, cats? I can't with these guys. Can't anymore. I think I'm gonna sit on the floor and then put it up here. And I'm gonna put.
You did it? Did you turn the chair around?
Huh?
Did you turn the chair around?
Oh, like this? Yeah, I did. No one said anything. Told you. I was gonna notice.
Oh, God.
I know. I'm gonna put this blanket here as a default. Try and mitigate any of the purpleness that may or may not fall. Okay. And then I'm going to, let's see. Where's my purple paint? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Paintbrush. Paintbrush. Okay, I'm trying to I'm gonna use this first as a frame of reference for where these lines are, and then I'll mark them with the purple paint. I need something to put my paint on. Okay. So messy in there. Oh, my box is stacked up. Brittany's here to watch this disaster unfold. I hate you. Okay, putting some paint here. Paint, 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 paint. Alrighty, this is not straight. Oh my god, I already got paint on it. Well, guess my line's starting there. Actually, I do think it needs to start there. You watch what I touch. This is white. Why are you laughing? Why? You're sad.
And I want to notice it.
Don't be sad. Don't be sad, Brittany.
I can never watch that.
Just because why not?
Good old Petrie.
Good old Petrie. I'm starting with one side first. Yeah, it absorbs a lot of that purple color look. I mean, I feel like I put a lot of paint just in that one small section. Not super satisfied with that.
It's people.
Chat, you're making Brittany laugh. That's a good thing. I don't know if it's real laugh or it's like, you guys are ridiculous laugh.
No, I'm a black dude that keeps shaking his butt.
What butt? Balls. So it kind of like, the way I painted it on myself, oh, rip, kind of goes down. And I can actually edit this more when I have it on. think I need to like make the line go in. And then it's gonna kind of go out for my boobs, you know? It's gotta go in for my tummy. And kind of like out for your boobs. It's not bad. Okay, now I just gotta fill it in. Welcome everyone. We're just painting right now. I'm gonna catch up with chat.
There's nothing interesting in chat. Craziness.
Oh, you? You're the black dude who keeps checking out my ass? Yeah, Brittany, stop checking out my ass. Okay. So yeah, this is basically all I'm doing. It's painting. And hoping I don't get like a whole bunch of purple on it. The white parts that I need white. I think I'm gonna lay it out like this. I think it's gonna be way easier. I don't think that's gonna be easier. I lied. As soon as I did that, I was like, I'm gonna touch purple all over this. It's a bad idea. Paint doesn't get very far, as you can obviously see. And I might only actually be able to paint one side tonight because I need to move over the leotard whenever I paint it so it's against a hard surface. But it's also wet under there, you know what I mean? I can clean up a lot of these lines that I'm making too, especially the like lines that I used as reference points to fill in. It's my first time using fabric paint, so I did notice that it did dry really stiff, so that'll be interesting to try to put on. Hopefully it doesn't crack as well. Brittany, could you please stop checking out my ass?
No, I can't. Can't keep my eyes off of it.
That booty though.
It's so big.
Hi, Willie. Yeah, man. Beam me up, please. Hi, Eric. Welcome. I want to be beamed now, please. Happy 50th, guys. It's actually going a lot farther than I thought. I was complaining about how much of this paint my costume was absorbing, but all I had to do was put it on a hard surface and it was a lot easier. Ayo, putting it on a hard surface. Should encourage you guys. But it looks like it's drying really like solid, so you like the brush strokes, even though from your guys' angle I can see how you can see the brush strokes, but here, really can't. I don't think up close. It's drying evenly is I guess what I'm trying to say. So I might actually be able to do my entire costume. The reason I also want to do this purple first is to make sure I had enough of the purple to make sure that my local Michaels didn't like go out of stock. You know, bad things will happen if you let them give a chance to let it, you know, be bad. So I didn't want my Michaels like not having this paint. Like I brought their only two, but now I can't find the correct purple to like match it to. Just like bad shit. Really bad shit. Yeah, and then I'm having to go to the Michaels on DC, search online. It's gonna be 2-week order. You know, just anything bad that can happen will happen. Oh, please don't do that. Please don't go anywhere. Hi, Asian, welcome. Yeah, New York Comic Con, I do believe they have Thursday tickets still available, but I do think you would have had to pre-register. So if you've never registered for New York Comic Con, I don't think you're going to be coming across, I don't think you can get tickets. Not mean? This paint is really going, you guys saw the little dollop that I put on there. It's going really far. I'm very pleasantly surprised. Now, I'm fully anticipating it to drop and then I'm gonna like pick it up and then I'm gonna put a purple fingerprint somewhere. That's the kind of disaster that happens in my life. But apart from that, it looks like it's turning out like really solid. It's got actually a bit of a glitter to it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's definitely got like a purple glitter. Thank you, Mr. Tranquility. I appreciate it. So I need to put more on there, but in the meantime, I'm gonna feel what Cat says. Lodi's calling you after staring at my booty again. I don't know what's wrong with my right tit. Well, actually I do, but there's something like wrong with this bra that it's only like, it makes it look a lot more whorish than it actually is. So like 90% of my right tit is just bra. I need a bigger brush. No, this brush is actually doing really well. I want more precise strokes, honestly. This brush is, I think this brush is doing really well for what it is. I think I could cover more ground surface with a bigger brush, but I don't want to. There's too many ways to screw up. I mean, it's really white. And the amount of product that gets absorbed too, I don't think it would do me much good. Brittany. Told you. Did I tell you? Did I not tell you she was going to keep talking about this McDonald's, please? Can someone hold her accountable right now? I don't have the energy. Brittany. You already said you weren't going to get McDonald's.
What?
What are you doing?
If I do, if I wait till 12 midnight, they'll count towards the next day, not today.
Brittany, you're going to eat so bad tomorrow. You have to eat bad. It's Renfest. Brittany. How are you gonna get McDonald's if you only have 1 cent? Probably not cents worth of coupons. Hmm? This woman. I can't let this woman. You're that woman, Brittany. You're that woman. I feel like I need, actually I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna put this, I'm gonna actually keep this with me. Oh, pop it up.
I think I want you to touch your body.
Huh?
I want you to touch your body.
Touch my body. Why are you laughing now?
I just saw it.
Oh, me dancing? I'm just using pins. kind of keep it taut, solid. Because it's all wrinkled. It's annoying me. It's really hard to paint it when it's wrinkled. There we go. Way better. Fucking awesome idea, Angela. Thank you, Angela.
Too bad my father's closed. Everything's closed except McDonald's and Checkers. But I get that Twix thing from Checkers. And the $5 nugget box.
I'm not listening to you. You're talking about fatty kid food. And you know what that kid, Brittany.
I need my gains.
You don't need gains from McDonald's. The only thing that's gonna gain is your tum-tum.
It's okay. I'm gonna go on another 48-hour fast next week. Not next week, next week. The next 2 game thing or whatever. I'm just gonna fast every week. 48 hours.
Can't even handle you right now.
I'm gonna do fast Fridays.
Fast Fridays?
I don't eat on Friday. Skip Friday. And then I'll eat on Saturday. How's that sound?
Sounds like a terrible idea, but yeah, go for it.
It's catchy though. Fast Friday.
I know, it's super catchy. Good job. This woman. I seriously can't with this woman.
I'm serious.
I know you're serious, and that's why I'm laughing. Because I'm what?
Where did I get this picture from?
What are you talking about? Hold on. Get wrecked, Brittany.
I don't even know where that came from. Where did this picture come from?
Doesn't matter. Now you know who you are.
I know where this picture came from.
Hi, Simon!
I gotta go back to my cow picture.
No, it's okay, man. Good to see you, though. I did talk about you briefly. Because I was showing everyone all my stuff that I've, you know, basically gathered for my costume thus far. And your pre-spray that you got me. And how I really hope that really is better. Oh, God. You got everyone in chat drooling, man. Sneak you into New York Comic Con? I don't think I know how to. Man, I'm just worried that my lightsabers aren't going to be able to be admitted. They have provisions in there specifically for lightsabers, but mine is like industrial metal. Like, I could honestly hurt someone if I wanted to. So I'm worried. Bernie, stop looking at my ass. Jesus Christ, you pervert. You're gonna make me dance. All fanboys are gonna go cray-cray. I'm going natural. I'm going native. I don't accept the Prime Directive. I accept the Prime Mole Directive. It's not that funny, but I thought it was funny. It's playing words. We can start talking about the book if you guys would like, for everyone who's read it. Do I have anyone in here who has read up to the part 2? I'll show you guys where part 2 is on my book. Take a brief second. Actually, I have my book over here too. Part 2 literally looks like, not to be mistaken with chapter 2. It's chapter 3 basically, but part 2. It's around page 88. Who here has read that? Maddie, you're up to part 2? Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Yeah, New York Comic Con tickets went really fast, man. Don't feel bad. Trust me, it was one of the harder cons. I mean, like, I literally just happened to have the day off, and I sat online waiting for tickets for over an hour. Just sitting online, by the way, with pre-registered link. Put that in your pipe. Yeah, it was pretty. And then we had Brittany and Feisty, who both were trying to get tickets online via their phones, right?
Some of us work.
Whatever. I had the day off. It was awesome. I look so tub-tub right now.
The day off yesterday.
Yeah? Well, some of us work.
There's not another.
I'm glad I'm not in your building.
You say that to the point where
Oh, my back hurts, man. Oh.
like tickle bitties.
I know. So, it looks like it's basically drying right now. It doesn't look like it's taking it a lot to dry. I don't want to wait too long before going to oversight. I don't want this... I did put a huge amount of paint. I don't want it to dry up. Make sure I get in all the crevices and stuff. I can't get the collar because it's not straight. But I'm cleaning up some of the lines. What's up, Old King? What's up, Mr. Hollywood? Welcome, guys. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome, guys. Yeah, so for the book, we can talk about the book if you guys would like. I would really like to talk about the book. I have had the feeling I need to talk about this book for a hot second, since I started reading it, actually. Okay. So I briefly alluded to this, but I'm going to reiterate. The prologue. Let's start from the beginning, right? The prologue of this book. The book I'm referring to, guys, is The Daughter of the Blood. It's up there. That's our book month. That's a book of the month club book, right? So that's bitch. Let me put this down. Okay. Making sure there's not paint on my hands before I start touching everything. So the prologue, you meet this soothsayer, right? Teresa, I think. Oh my god, I already fucked it up. Look. No, it's okay. I'll fix it. But yeah. Huh? Just means I'm gonna have to put more of the collar. Purple. Hold on. I'll show you guys where I fucked up. It's right here. This collar, I got purple. See it? So it just means more of the collar's gonna have to be purple. Just. Okay. Actually, this one's like pretty. Okay. I don't know why that happened. That kind of sucks. Yeah. There's purple in that corner right there. Yeah, see it? Oh, Tom Nock, there's definitely erotica. We actually haven't even like gotten to it really, from what I understand. Yeah, so okay, so in the prologue, you meet the soothsayer, right? Who starts talking about, like, she, like, looks to webs. Fucking tits, man. Okay. That's as good as that's gonna get right now.
How much are those things?
How much are what things?
The shirt thing.
The shirt thing.
Thing.
Thing I'm painting? Like 20 bucks. 20 and some change. Why? I mean, I can get another one. It takes him like 3 days to ship it, so. But I don't have time to paint it all over again, you know what I mean? I have time to get another one, it's just the painting process. Like, you're seeing how long just one panel took me. Teresa, yeah, so she's talking about how she used to be an ultimate whore, yeah. But then, so Teresa, but she was basically a soothsayer, and that's what people used her as well. Which is why she stopped fucking people, right? So, Teresa, she starts off, that it's the prologue is in her voice, right? And she's introducing some of the characters, and there's these two brothers, right? But she, like, says that they don't know that they're brothers, or something to that effect, right? Okay, this is important for my qualms with this later. So then she talks about this young girl who will be witch with capital W, like she will be the ultimate of the ultimate. A general qualm I have with the book is the rank system. It does tell you at the beginning of the book what a witch is, what like the different colored gems mean, because the gems are like your rank, but they don't really tell you until like a good like 5 parts in how you get your gems. You know, why it's ranked, why it's kind of ranked, but it's not because they live in a fucked up society that's not supposed to be the way it is. The whole thing, right, is just kind of fucked. So it's a little confusing, just gems, but position and society and power seem to be a really big deal, right? So she talks about this girl who's going to be like the ultimate, right? She's going to be Jesus, but like a woman, sorceress, witch, bloodsucker, demon girl. Right? So she basically ends a prologue with her feigning talking about this, and then she's basically became a crazy person. Now, it doesn't say she died, but it kind of alludes that, like, she melted to the ground and, you know, she was no longer coherent. She wasn't in this world. She was in her webs of, you know, prophecy, blah, blah, blah. She lost herself. So then there's, so then, the two brothers that were introduced, I think the first chapter, it's one, if not both of them, or completely different characters. I don't know. Because I think the first chapter is them going forward in time. Like, the prologue should be before everything starts, correct? So, that should be what's setting up the story. But it feels like, this is my personal thoughts on the matter. It feels like, so, spoiler alert, one of the brothers dies. He doesn't just die, get this. They put him in a boat. He's shackled, right? They put him in a boat, he's whimpering, he's like, please don't, whatever. They put him in a boat, they lathered his balls up with oil, or no, pig fat. I think it was pig fat. And then they were like, oh, we should give him his last meal. So they stuff a whole bunch of, like, food down his throat that he can't actually eat because he's like tied up and like etc. So he's like all like muffled with food in his mouth, and then they set the boat onto like this shallow lake, and all these rats come out and start chewing off his balls and eating him alive because he's got food down his throat. So they like basically kill him by eating him. Then it jumps ahead, and his brother comes out of nowhere, who apparently he's also a prisoner. But in a different kind of sense. He's like a sex slave that we find out later. And he doesn't have as tight of reins on him. Like, he's literally not bound and shackled. And he ends up killing his brother. He slits his neck because he didn't actually get killed by the rats or whatever. And he was still suffering because he's no man. He doesn't have balls, blah, 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 right? Now, I think those are the same brothers that they referred to in the prologue, and that's what I don't know. So I had questions like, the first chapter, are those the same guys? Because the problem is, they have these titles like Demon and something else that are very, very similar, but their last names are different. Or like, they'll also refer to them as their other name, not their surname. Does that make sense? So I'm not even sure. I think so. Yeah. So, anyways, so that guy's dead, and then so you find out later, and now I'm jumping ahead because the rest of the chapters are kind of lame, but I'll tell you why they're lame in a second. But you jump ahead, and you find out that the reason he got killed is because he was trying to rebel against this, like, uber witch, who's not really an uber witch. She was just married to Satan. She used to be Satan's wife, and then she like, perverted their society with, like, all these rules. She basically made men didn't want to serve witches anymore, because witches weren't, like, powerful enough. Like, they didn't feel like, I don't know, there was some, like, societal corruption where none of the women were worthy of being served, but they basically still, like, put them into submission, made them sex slaves, and all this other shit. So the brother that got his balls chewed off tries to rise against this one witch, and that's what he got. So, yeah. Now, there's a completely separate character, I think. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's the guy, the brother, or if it's a completely separate character, because like I said, the surname thing has me confused as fuck. But there's another guy, or the same guy, the brother who survived, who, oh, by the way, they're the children of Satan, and they don't tell you that. I don't know that the woman that they're going against is their mother, but they're definitely Satan's child. Yeah, like Ariana. But so these kids, so there's this girl that appears out of nowhere. He talks about, like, a disturbance in the forest, basically, and it's our savior in Christ. This little girl, this little blue-eyed girl. Apparently, all the color from this world has disappeared. So having color and being such a bright, she's apparently, they describe her as, like, a homely girl, except she's got, like, you can tell she's gonna be beautiful when she grows up, or some, like, such storytelling. And she's very inquisitive, and talk about all the quirks of her and how she is, and how naive she is as well. And he tried giving her advice, and, like, how she traveled. He didn't know how she got there because it was impossible to reach there. Another thing I have a problem with is that there is no map in this book, so you have no idea. There's, like, trans-dimensional, they talk about, like, these undead children that came to the world. They're talking about all these, like, different, like, trans-dimensional alternate reality, not even alternate reality, just different dimensions of, like, death and, like, hell that you don't understand where anything is. They're like, oh, you can't go there because it's got a mystical, like, veil over it where you can't travel there. Like, it's really trivial, and you don't know where anything is. Yeah. And these stones, yeah, like, Tom Nook mentioned, the stones are supposed to be everything. So she's supposed to be uber powerful, but she doesn't know anything in the world. And there's, like, a lot of things that go into getting your stones and coming of age, and especially as a woman. So, as we're about to find out, but I haven't read yet, and no one else, I don't think, has gotten that far either, is there's a lot of rape and sexual stuff that happens. But I think that's also part of the coming of age. They do talk about, a witch. If she's not broken by her, there's, like, I don't know, there's, like, a rite of passage. She has to, like, sleep. I don't know if it's with a guy specifically or, like, any warlord, but, like, basically if they're not, like, mentally, like, destabilized by, like, whatever rape sequence that is, basically, then they become a more powerful witch. But so many witches, and this is what they were talking about, the perversion of society, is that so many witches had become broken from that process that the witches weren't worthy to be served. So they got some, like, crazy badass, like, I don't even understand standards and hierarchical rules that we're still kind of figuring out. Now, the majority of the other chapters in this book, it felt like, for me personally, were just Satan. You found out Satan's, like, an old guy who still has a boner. The girl eventually gets taken to him by, like, basically Pan, Peter Pan of the dead children. He comes in and he introduces her, and she apparently had been living with them, and all this other lore stuff, and, like, so this guy brings him, and Satan starts teaching this little girl. Her name's Janelle, right? Or Janelle, that's how I'm spelling it. Jaenelle, I think. So, I don't even know Have you, Preston? I'm enjoying it so far. Like I said, my only problems are the ranking, like the naming, like Demon or Damon, however you want to say it. And then, hi Auditor, welcome dude. The ranking of it, and so the names, and then the places in which they are. Like, I wish I knew. Because it means nothing when they say, oh, we're gonna go to so-and-so. Like, I don't even know where some of these characters are anymore. I just know they're not where other characters are. Right? Yeah. I don't know. It is a pretty graphic book so far. It's a really easy read. I'm finding it's a really easy read. I'm not a super big fan of how she writes. I don't hate it at all. It's just I'm not, like, in love with it. So, there's that. I'm out of paint on this. Not out of paint, out of paint. Still needs to dry, kind of, up top. So I'm gonna put this aside and I'm gonna let it dry a little bit before I start. I'm gonna try and paint the entire thing tonight. I think that's feasible. I'll show you guys what I have completed. Hold on. So this is what it looks like so far. I'm gonna try not to fuck it up. It is off-sided because I just painted this side. No, this side. So it's lopsided right now. And we're gonna be painting all the way to the back. Probably about like here. And then we gotta paint the collar. The side of the collar. But it's drying right now. I think we're gonna touch up some of these lines. I might be going in and out with some of these purple lines. I used my last leotard as I'm gonna set it over here to dry. I used my last leotard. This was my mock-up leotard as a frame of reference. I think what I did though is I don't think I made these lines severe enough on that leotard. I feel like I did a lot of purple as opposed to just a little bit of purple. And it needed to be like this is. It needs to go like out for the boobs and then in for the waist. And that's like basic drawing stuff. I don't think I got right. And also on that leotard, I can already tell. I think my purple ends like here, almost near the crotch. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I'll try it on eventually. And I can make the lines go. I wish I would have been a little more neutral and tried to stay closer to the edge and then just kind of make them go in the more I thought, you know. But I think right now, most I can do is put more purple on it. It's the only thing that can happen. So, we'll see. Now, I'm actually going to put this purple stuff over here, so hopefully I'm going to take this off, it's fine. And I'm going to paint yeah, there's Tyrell, Helen the Killer, and the Charlotte. Yeah, there's so many, and there's factions too. So there's displaced factions, there's two factions at war, then there's Hell, like there's Satan who like is above all of it, really can't be bothered with it. And those, I don't understand those. Okay, Auditor, dude. It's alright. We're just painting and talking about the book. Oh yeah, Lodi, I'll have time to play tonight, absolutely. So for this, I'm gonna paint, I think I'm just gonna paint the buttons, these gray buttons. I'm gonna leave these bad boys alone because they're gradient. And I might try and paint this. I don't know that I have, oh, I do have gray and white. I have gray, white, and black. So we're gonna do that. Yeah, I don't know where they are either. Hi, Giuliano, I see you, man. I don't know that I want to paint these. You know what I mean? I feel like the buttons, what do you guys think about painting? I feel like the buttons, the green and the reds would be probably awesome. But apart from that, I have light green and dark green. I gotta also test out these colors to see how green, like this looks like neon green. This doesn't look like the right color green. Yes, you can play with friends on Star Trek Online. I believe it's a mass multi now. How do you open this, Brittany? It's plastic here, but I don't know how to open it. It's plastic like ceiling mat. You can't just like makes this? Huh? You have a good one, Seymour. Oh, I got one. Got it. Got it. Yeah, I did it in like a circle fashion thing. I look so bad, but I swear it's just all crinkled up. Anyways, I don't need to justify myself to you. This is the green color I think I need. It's like a really green. Green is that color too, though. Did you get it open? I can do the red one because the red one's really easy. Well, I need to undo it first. Hi, Daniel. How much is my gaming chair? I think my gaming chair cost me around $300 when I originally got it. It's over a year old now. Good investment, a sound investment. For the amount of gaming and streaming that I do, absolutely worth the money. Sometimes though, my ass hurts. I think I want to get like an extra pad just for my butt. It's not that this doesn't provide enough, it's just like my tailbone, like, you know? Thank you, Tony, welcome. Hi, Daniel. We're trying to get the plastic off these things, and we're gonna be painting my belt for my Vader costume. Did you get it? I bet you had to teeth it, didn't you? I can't.
Just bite it. Like, put your teeth around it and twist it. It'll cut the bottom part, and then just twist the top. And just have it.
What do you mean the bottom?
Like put the whole thing around like this.
Uh-huh. And twist it?
No. Well, you can do that too.
I think I cracked the lid.
I wasn't talking about that. No, like put your mouth in between. Put teeth in between.
Ew, no. I can't do that.
Give it here.
You really broke the lid off though. Didn't you? No.
Here, no sharing slobber.
Whatever. It's like you haven't shared my daughter's slobber. This is like neon green. What do you think, Brittany? Should I do that? The light green and the dark green?
Here.
I think so. It's a really neon green though. I'm gonna take a chance. Oh my god, what did you do?
You did this.
I'm gonna show you guys while I do it.
No, it's not too bad. Here, I've watched it.
It's like really bright green. These are gonna be cool. They're gonna look like actual buttons if I don't like. The problem is when you get it actually to like a length, you gotta kind of like move the product around. I'm not a big fan. This is probably gonna take a while to dry too. She-Hulk is making a comeback. We'll see. I don't anticipate there being too many other She-Hulks at the con, but I would totally hope there is at least a male Hulk. My cousin, in case you didn't know, Hulk Banner, Dr. Banner. But the Hulk is She-Hulk's cousin. That's how she got her powers. Blood transfusion with the Hulk. Thank you. And then the red. The red was really easy. Boom, just boom. Okay, this is how it looks like in comparison. Looks way better, doesn't it? Like you can see like the 3D-ness of it. All that. I don't know how I'm gonna do, I could do the belt buckle, I think. Because I have all the colors, I'm just not sure that I do want to do the, it's a lot. That's right here. Do the black lines, gray, gray, and white. Yeah, I'll do it, yellow. What should I do first? Probably the gray and then the black. Do the base first. This gray looks sparkly though. Is that a good book? We talked about it. I don't know. Do you guys have anything more to talk about that book? Like, I really don't. That book's, it's interesting. It's slowly getting better, but it does take a while. I think it takes a while to pick up because I think you don't even know where the characters are. Or who they are. Or why they're important. And it goes character by character. Like, it does each chapter is like character by character. Why are you laughing now? Huh? Bro, you're out of control. I'm gonna let some of this is gonna have to dry before I can layer it. So I'm not gonna be able to put the black on before this gray dries. Sorry, super concentrated, don't want to fuck this up. I feel like I should have cut the top of this to make it like a better precision. That's not bad. No, get the fuck out of here. And don't you dare rub against my leotard, I'll kill you.
Me too. You wanna come home with me?
Go ahead, take him, I don't want him anymore. He's the worst.
She said that now until you're gone. Tomorrow I'm gonna bring brother back.
Feeling like this is gonna take a while for it to dry too. I don't know where to put it to keep it safe from certain cats that we all know. No, this cat is out of control. Don't encourage him. How do you add me? I have a Patreon and then I add subs. $5 subs is who I add. I keep forgetting you guys are here, so kind of like doing some of this stuff for me. I do need to, don't worry, it's not gonna look like this at the end. I'm gonna outline, like this circle needs to be outlined in black. But I need to wait till it dries to do that. Yep, and then I'm gonna put the black and then I'm gonna outline the circle in black. What?
People like destroying stuff.
My people? Yeah, I think it is building. I think so too, Tom Nock. I'm worried that we're building up to like nothing. Like at the end of the book, we're still not like anywhere close there. Yes, I am gonna rock Battlefield 1 when it comes out. Yes, indeedy. I'm gonna make a list on my Patreon for my patrons showing what games I'm planning on buying. Get out of here! Oh my god, what the fuck? What are you doing? I need a no cat cosplay zone. Can't with this cat. And I need to change his music. Like, I'm being driven insane by this. Yes, Mike. It's supposed to be like Neverwinter. I think. I'm not sure. It's by the same people. Oh. Thanks, Jill. Yeah, I don't know. Because she's already, like, too powerful. So it's kind of like a little bit of Star Wars themes. Don't you get that? Like, Anakin Skywalker, like, she's untrained. She's got a lot of raw power. You know, I'm seeing a lot of Star Wars corollaries for sure. but you know, a nerd who likes Star Wars would like that. No, I'm just gonna do no music. F this. I can't with those tunes. Not right now. Cat. What are you laughing at now?
I'm still laughing at this picture.
Oh. Who posted it? Was it Maddie?
Yeah.
Yeah, Maddie's sneaky, man. Okay, did I end up doing the white buttons? I don't think I'm gonna do the white buttons.
What time is it? Oh, 11:37.
Yeah, I should do the white buttons. I lied. But I'm gonna do them white, not gray. Because the gray's silver and I don't, like, it's sparkly. It's really bad. If I would have known that it was so thick and sparkly, I wouldn't have done it. But too late to apologize.
Dang. I think I won the challenge. Let me go check.
Yeah, guys, 50 tweets and I'll play NBA 2K. I need to have 50 tweets telling me to do NBA, not like likes or none of that shit. I need 50 individual accounts telling me to go play NBA 2K and I'll play it.
I won. I won the work week hustle.
I know you did, because I'm a lazy bum.
Yay!
Shut up. We're talking about Fitbit challenges, don't worry about it.
I can't believe I won.
Okay, so this is what it looks like right now. Like I said, the belt buckle bit right here is going to be outlined in black, and then those black lines right there are going to be, so like the circle part that you guys are failing to see, I will paint in black and around it, but it needs to dry, and then the, those lines. But yeah, I think it adds like good depth. I also need to paint all of this black. Again, I'll do that when this dries so I can actually like move it, and I'm going to just like sit here and paint it black. Paint that bitch black. I'm considering trying to use my fabric marker on it. I don't think that's gonna work, but there's not really too much other solution to hide this styrofoam. So there's that. And if I cut it anywhere closer that's not styrofoam, that is actually more like this, the seam's gonna tear and then the whole thing's gonna kind of come apart, so. Yeah, I'm not a sports person. I've never played an NBA game though, to be fair. So there's that. Maybe I'm like secretly amazing. Brittany would hate that, man. You'd be so mad.
I'll get mad.
She don't get mad. She gets even.
At McDonald's.
At McDonald's. What else? Okay, so the voice box is the only other one. We're almost done with the cosplay stuff. I don't play a lot of sports games. So this is one, I don't think I got a blue, did I? Brittany, I didn't get blue.
What?
I didn't get blue. Can you check that bag over there for blue? It's right by your foot, don't you even. That's sad. I don't think I got blue. I got all the colors but blue, and it's only one box that's blue. I'm gonna have to get an entire thing for blue. Blue! Damn. Okay, this one should be actually really easy.
Dang, man. Alright, guys. I'm leaving.
Brady's leaving on a jet plane. She doesn't know when she'll be back again.
Gonna go get a chalupa.
You're not getting any food, Brittany. You're going home. You're going to bed. Stop it. Brittany.
I'm hungry.
No, you know what? And tomorrow, we're leaving nice and early to go to the Rent Fest where there's lots and lots of food.
But now.
I won't hear it. You might have won steps, but I definitely won the eating challenge. You ate shit this week, and you know it.
I didn't eat anything this week.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't eat anything on Thursday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. I didn't eat anything on Thursday.
Yesterday.
Just said I didn't eat anything.
Yeah, you did. You said you had rotisserie chicken.
That was the day before. That was Wednesday. I stopped eating Wednesday at 5:30.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't eat until today at 6:30.
Mm-hmm.
You don't believe me?
Mm-hmm.
Check my tracker. See my
I
tracker?
don't want to track your tracker.
Yeah, you can see my tracker.
I don't want to see your tracker. You need to go to bed so you don't eat more.
Well, my body's hungry.
Your body's hungry. You should have eaten earlier because you know what's going to happen. You're going to eat right before you go to bed. And those are literally calories you're not going to use at all. You're going to sit there in calories. You're going to smother yourself in calories. I can't believe I'm telling you this. This is insane.
There's nothing on my
No.
tracker. It's like 0 for Thursday.
I don't
Look
care.
at my tracker.
I know. I don't care about your tracker.
Look at
It's
it.
all lies.
Show everyone in the world.
No, it's all lies, Brittany.
I was 129.8 today. A whole 2 pounds gone.
She's bragging because she's lying.
0 calories Thursday.
Shouldn't be proud about not eating.
You did it.
I did it, but I ate after.
I ate today.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't sound like you ate very much. If you're hungry now, you didn't eat.
I had that whole pizza, and then I had a rotisserie chicken wrap. Then I had some ice cream.
How are you still hungry?
Because I am.
There's no way if you ate all that, you're hungry.
I'm always hungry.
Exactly, which is another reason you don't need food.
I need food.
You're killing me. Guys, she's killing me. So I don't know if I like how I did these buttons. I'll show you guys in a second. Meanwhile, Rufio's still trying to get on my lap, so we need to, like, not let him do that. So, the gray button, that last button right here, this is the one I haven't painted. I don't know if I like it, like, all white or that gray and white. I think I'm gonna leave it all white. No, Mike, it's not really ironic. I feel like a lot of Star Trek was based on, like, possible science. Not based on science, but it was based off of scientific concepts. Like, you can actually, it's unlike a lot of sci-fi and fantasy things that are purely imagination. It was based off some scientific concepts. It wasn't founded in science, no, but it was definitely some core principles were scientifically, like, sound. Additionally, a lot of people who are currently working in science grew up watching Star Trek. So it seems influential also in that. So I don't see it as ironic. I see it as inevitable in a good way, in a very positive way. I think we're very far from some of the things introduced. Like Betazoids. Where are our Betazoids that can read our minds? And where's my Romulan ale? More importantly. Hi, Robert. Welcome. Thanks, Nix. We're getting there. We're getting there in the She-Hulk thing. It's coming together slowly. Like I said, the things I need to get for She-Hulk, I need to get fabric chalk to paint on some of those ab lines. I need to get extensions. I think that's it. That's frightful. I have everything else. I just need to finish painting my leotard and make sure it doesn't look like a bag of ass. If it looks like a bag of ass, I have to order a new one and figure out how I can unfuck my life, because I actually think it turned out really well so far. I've only painted half of it. We're gonna try and paint the second half right meow. It's the only thing I gotta do before we play this game. It's already 11:44, so hopefully in the next, I think I can knock it out before 12, guys. I really do. I really do. So I'm gonna let this dry as well. I apparently didn't get blue, so I need to get blue for for Star Wars. All I have to do is get a cape. For She-Hulk, huh? I could have sworn we got blue too, but I don't see blue anywhere. Maybe I thought purple was gonna suffice. I don't know. Comic-Con, it's the first weekend in October. I think it's the 9th, the weekend of the 9th. It might technically be the second weekend, since the first week of Comic-Con starts on a half week. Hi, Maycon, welcome. So this has to dry, and then I'm gonna pull up my She-Hulk unitard, and we're gonna finish painting that purple on the back side and on the sides. So hopefully, it might have to dry between sides though, so I might only be able to paint one side full tonight and then let it dry, because I don't want to like just kind of wait around for things to dry. So they do make get this, they do make Romulan ale energy drinks, and it is an alcoholic beverage. It's just really hard to find this alcoholic beverage, so there is that. So I'm gonna let this dry on my counter that will probably get destroyed by my cats. I expect paw prints all over this. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
She goes said class 6. Where's mine?
No, I guarantee you they don't have it. So I actually wanted to check that alcohol store by that Target and stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Where I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And because they have a whole bunch of imported stuff. I think it's dry. It's mostly dry. It's still wet for sure. Okay, I'm gonna let it sit. Okay, so just to show off real fast, it's still wet and definitely does need to dry, and I'm not gonna chance it because I kind of feel like I already fucked up this one particularly. So this neckline was not supposed to be that far in. Actually, I think it turned out all right. It actually ended up looking kind of even, but maybe it's not. This is actually pulled to the side, so it might not look even, but it kind of is. I can also touch up some lines as far as the evenness is concerned, because it does look like, at least from this vantage point. Let me take off my pins and center it. This is it kind of centered. So it kind of does seem that like I need to paint here. Maybe not. Maybe when I put it on, my tits are actually lopsided and it won't matter. I also kind of wish that, like you tell, I think this side is better than this side. This side, it looks like the waist is supposed to go in, and then, but it's supposed to go out for boobs. And it looks like this one is going, one of these looks too straight. I don't know which one it is. Like I said, it might look differently on me though. And then I just need to paint like about to here on the back. I'm not gonna do severe panels on the back, but like probably about to here and then down. So not a lot of painting on the back. I think I have enough purple for the entire costume. When I put it on, when it dries, we'll see how it looks and what kind of lines I need to adjust. Like I said, the waistline might also have to adjust, like either in. Obviously, I can't adjust it out. This is how it's gonna be. I managed not to get any of this purple. I'm very surprised. That actually turned out really well. The collar will need to be painted. The collar's gonna be tricky. I need to like paint the collar separately because there's a lot of wetness for one. It doesn't dry as well, and that's actually how I got this part screwed up. And then it's really dense. It's like double layered and not straight at all. So I'm gonna have to like pull it tight and hope for the best. So that's what it looks like right now. I did model my this. There's a YouTube video, last YouTube video. I actually have the same two pictures up as reference art. This was the product of that. I basically had a mock-up. It was my experimental phase of where and what I needed to do. You can see, like I said, that these lines are way more distinct, like as far as shape goes, and it's a lot. I felt like I should have done the same thing and put this on my body and just did really rough lines and then just kind of even them out. I think that probably would have been the better option. But I don't think it's bad. I just don't think the waistline and my boob line is going to look as good as it could have looked. I think it's going to look very straight and instead of curved, you know. But maybe, like I said, when it gets on my body, it'll look differently. Here, at least, you know where my tits would be, so you can see how it kind of curves with, but we'll see. But yeah, so that's what it looks like right now. Like I said, I'm going to get some fabric chalk to kind of sculpt some abs and accentuate the hoo-has. That's vagina. Hoo-ha. My tickle bitties to accentuate those and draw in, like I said, some abs, kind of like in this one right here. And that's basically all I need to do on this. So it should actually go rather flawlessly. It needs to dry. It just needs to dry. I don't feel comfortable painting it right now, and I think it'll be dry tomorrow. So maybe tomorrow I can finish off the purple at the very least.
You can show them this. They want to see my costume.
Oh yeah, so, and then this is Brittany's costume. Part of Brittany's costume. So she's gonna be Storm, and this is the belt buckle she got. It's actually a pretty nice belt buckle. It's metal. And this is the costume she hasn't gotten the wig yet. But it's like a black jumpsuit. The cape's actually really nice. The cape is not like a leather material though. I think that would have been way cooler, but for what she paid, it's definitely good. And it fits her really well. I can attest to that. So, A++. Good job, Ruby. Good job, Ruby. Rip. Give me a second, guys, to kind of clean up some of the things that I have over here and put away my cosplay items, and then we're gonna start playing Star Trek. We talked about books, we opened the gifts. I'm gonna rehash the gift with you guys that Maddie got me. Thank you so much, Maddie. Like I said, guys, if you want to be my friend on PlayStation, Xbox, or Steam, all you gotta do is sub on Patreon, and at the end of the month, I'll add you. I'm not gonna add you right away, but at the end of the month, when everything kind of like redeems, then that's when I'm gonna add you. There's other really cool rewards on there. I just started it, so it's a new Patreon account. Really cool rewards on there. If you want to support me, if you like what you see. If you don't, that's okay. You don't have to. I do appreciate you guys being here and viewing. And yeah, New York Comic Con. I'm so excited. You guys need to get hyped. I really do feel like I'm making really good headway with this costume. I was unable to see Greg's. Greg's also joining us, and he's going to be cosplaying. And this is, I think this is his first cosplay. I feel like I'm a lot farther in my process than Greg is. And I worry. I worry for Greg. He's got a lot to do. And literally, like, what, 4 weeks? Not even?
All I gotta do is
it's less than a month away. And I don't think, I mean, he doesn't have his wig. That's gonna, he doesn't even know what character. He hasn't decided whether he's gonna be, who? Kylo Ren or Anakin Skywalker. Or no, Luke. Not Anakin. Luke or Kylo Ren. It's kind of a big deal, right? Hi, Brian. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, she'll be the Halle Berry serum. She needs to get a wig too, but she also needs to order her Power Ranger costume. I'm not worried about her because honestly, that costume looks pretty good to get. She needs to get boots, but those are like really easy things. I also have to get a cape. Those are easy things you can get at like a Halloween store. The wig, I know there's wig stores here, so I'm not worried about that. I don't know about Greg and his wig buying abilities. I think as a male, he's already genetically disadvantaged to knowing anything about anything with wigs, but who am I? So yeah, let me put all this junk away, and then we're gonna start playing Star Trek Online, free on PlayStation, guys. Happy 50th anniversary. I'm going to show you guys the gifts really fast. Well, gift, and we will, after I clean up, and then we're gonna GTFO. I don't know where to start to clean up, to be honest. Okay. So I need to get rid of this. I need to put this somewhere. Oh. Put this here. It's got cat hair on it. How did I get cat hair on my paintbrush? Damn, Daniel. Take this. Take this. Trash. Okay, this is the trash bin. Well, not really, but it's basically a trash bin. And then trash. You're leaving? Minute, Brett. Stay strong. I'm going to. I'm not going to have any snacks. Don't forget your costume and stuff. Okay, I need tinfoil. I need to move this out of the way just for now. I know, Amigo's super sexy. This is to make sure it doesn't spill all over stuff I have in here, like my wig and all of that. I have faith that these will stay shut. Maybe I shouldn't. They're screw tops, so the other one's just like a clasp on lid. This goes to red. This one goes to white. Dark green. This is the silver glitter gray. I regret that. And more trash. Cosplay bag. Minus the gloves that I need to put in here. Here. Where is everybody?
And then reemerge.
Huh? Okay, I'm gonna go put this away, guys. Give me a sec. sweater at that. Should I green screen, guys, or should I not? I need a vacuum. Holy shit, I have like leaves and stuff in here. What is this? Green screen or no green screen? Hi, Swag! Thank you. I don't know how to say your name. Rosavin? Rosavin? Thank you.
Okay, goodbye.
Azerbaijan. Bye.
You don't have one, just bye.
Please bye. Stop checking out my butt.
Oh no.
What?
You wanna look at mine?
I'll look at your butt. Damn, that booty though. We were talking about butt workouts today, so it's actually kind of relevant. Kind of. I might have coffee though, Brittany.
Huh?
I might have coffee. I'm just letting you know if you see me drinking. It's gonna be coffee. I don't want you to get scared.
I was gonna have either Coke Zero or sparkling ice or coffee.
But Coke Zero is like gonna keep you awake, isn't it? Caffeine? I mean, it doesn't keep me awake because I'm caffeine-aholic.
I don't think it works anymore.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. This is a dress. It's just like not really well fitted, like in any way, shape, or form. So like I'm fat and stuff. I got big to-go biddies is what we call them. And then obviously Mama's got junk, a little bit of junk. So it doesn't, like if I were trying to be modest, the thing about being modest is that you're being unmodest here. So it's a, not flattering on the tum-tum, but the tum-tum's slimming down. We're getting there. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Just got a little pad in there now. A lot better than it was. Green screen or no green screen? I think I can throw up a green screen real fast. Yeah, screen. Okay. I'll throw up my green screen real fast because I feel like it'll be like a lot of distraction with like everything else. My house is kind of cluttered right now. Like you see the Amazon boxes. You can see a lot of cords right now. It's not ideal. I'm actually gonna move them. Really quick before I do all that. This is the gift that I got from Maddie F and Matt. Which is so, like, I didn't know. I mean, it was perfect for today. And I was wondering why he told me to open it up on Friday, but this is so freaking perfect. This is the complete season of all the seasons of Star Trek Next Gen. Complete series. Yeah. It has, like, a whole bunch of bonuses, too. And I think you got it from Best Buy, only because there's a Best Buy sticker on there. But I'm really excited for this. Like I said, I actually don't have a lot of Star Trek things in my house. I have that amazing ship that Tom Nock got me for my PT test. And then I have like a Romulan one I got in like a grab bag. And those are both like displayable figures. And then I have a communicator pendant. And that's it. And then this dress. I think that's literally all the Star Trek stuff I own. I love Star Trek. Not as much as Star Wars, but I love Star Trek and I don't think I own too much. So this is amazing. No, I don't need a free wheelchair ride though. Thank you. Hi, SBD. Welcome. Yeah, so let me go get on my green screen. I'm actually going to open this up before I do that. And I'm going to put it over here where my DVDs go so my daughter can go find them and destroy them. No, I promise she won't destroy them. She has taken an interest into pulling out my box set of Star Wars. So, there's that. Yeah. Oh, these are so beautiful. There's a lot of DVDs, man. Holy cow. Just so you guys can appreciate the magnitude. These are massive. The pictures that they chose for the back. It's Q laying next to a naked Picard. Oh. And then Data with his Sherlock Holmes hat. I hated those episodes where they were in the hologram room and I forgot what it was called. Oh my god. It, like literally, you know what this reminds me of is like CD books that you used to get. Oh my god, it came detached. What? It reminds me of like the CD books you used to get to keep all your CDs when those were in cars. So, seasons 1 to 4 and season 5 to 7. That is a lot of Blu-ray. That's a whole lot of Blu-ray. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holodeck, there you go. What did I say? Like the hologram place? I didn't like those ones. They had like that train. I remember that train episode. That was like, I felt like there was a couple episodes where they were just on the holodeck, like chilling forever, like alternate realities. And then you had like Geordie LaForge's little crush, that chick that he loved for the longest, and he like knew everything about. Right? Is it special edition? I don't think so. It's just the complete series. It's special to me. This is my favorite. This is my favorite, though. You have to understand what Star Trek is to me is Next Generation. And I'm not ashamed to say that. I'm sure someone's snubbing and putting their nose up at me, so that's fine. It's well over 60 discs, I think. Probably says on the bottom here. 41 discs. 1080p, Technicolor, blah, 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 blah. 1987 to 1994. Runtime, approximately 134 hours and 36 minutes. By the way, guys, Blu-ray discs only play in Blu-ray players. They will not play in standard DVD players. I don't know if you know that. I can't believe they actually have to tell people these things. Okay, anyways, I'm getting distracted. I'm putting this away, I'm putting my green screen up, and then we're gonna start the game. We're gonna start this Star Trek game, and you guys are gonna be super happy. Thank you guys again for being here if you guys are dipping out. As far as watching cosplay, bearing through the book talk, I think if, I didn't really do the book justice, I didn't like advertise it as well as I should have, but I think it was a really good, I think it's a really good book so far. I say good as like base good. Not great, it's not phenomenal, not like, oh my god, go out and get it now. But I can see it forming, it's coming there. It's just slowly. It's kind of like George Martin and how he writes. It gets there. Things start unfolding, and I can already tell in part one that things are unfolding. You're getting a better sense of the characters, the land, and the problems that we're all going to be seeing. But we'll see. Yeah. So soon I will have all my stuff together for Comic-Con, and I don't anticipate me showing off my my thing for Comic-Con prior to going. I do think I'm just going to like con it out, and then you guys are gonna like see pictures after, and then if you're there, right? So that's what I anticipate. I don't think I'm gonna live stream my actual full cosplay. But yay, thank you, Maddie. Anyways, I don't know where that came from. I just was like, no, but really. I know that I just got a party invite, you guys. I know, I'm going slowly, hold on. Okay, I'm putting next to I have my Harry Potter collection. I don't know why Harry Potter, but it goes, so my collection goes Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, Xena, Harry Potter, and the Star Trek Connection. And then I'm going to just shove as many kids' DVDs as I can, or Blu-rays rather. Into this crevasse. Okay, I guess 2 more is all I can shove it in. Go. There you go. Okay. Good shit. Okay, my workstation doesn't look like a total wreck. It is a little wreck-ish. It's not a complete and terrible. I'm gonna make a cup of coffee real fast. Too, I know. Oh, well, I'm in the kitchen, might as well. Oh, I don't have sugar. This is gonna suck. I still haven't gotten sugar. How have I still not gotten sugar? What's wrong with me? Rhetorical. Pop up at my stream for a second. Give me uno momento. Daniel, you can add me if you subscribe to me, but I add you basically. And it's by end of the month is when I add you. I don't add you right away. Ah, it's actually pretty good. There's no corners? Did I really get on my first try? That's amazeballs. That's way more room than I anticipated, too. What the what? That never happens. I never put my green screen up and it's perfect. What? Amazing. Huzzah. Huzzah. That's fantastic. That never happens, guys. You have to understand that was like, yeah. I send the invites. So once you subscribe to Patreon, I'm going to message you on there and ask for either your Xbox gamer, well, all three is what I say. So if you have an Xbox gamer tag, a PlayStation gamer tag, and then I also add people on Steam. So if you're a PC gamer as well, I will add you. So, huzzah! I'm really happy about this. So let me go get my cup of coffee. I'm gonna start up the game, and I will see you guys there. I am gonna play the free Star Trek game on PlayStation. I will be findable, searchable on the PlayStation Network. Thank you for everyone who has subscribed. If you haven't and you like what you see, please do subscribe. And if you want to become my friend and you want to enjoy other perks of supporting me and my stream and having me go to cosplays and do more cosplay in general on stream, because I do cosplay on stream. Like this dress was bought to me by a viewer. Thank you, Lodi. There's lots of perks in supporting me, like that everyone benefits from. So if you like the stream and how it is, and giveaways are another byproduct of some of that support, please feel free to go check it out. But other than that, I'm gonna see everyone on the other side in Star Trek. Again, it's free to play on PlayStation Network, so I'll see you guys with my mentor.